Rocket League Racing is coming. I've been asking for this for so long. A racing game revolving around Rocket League is something that has been living in my head rent-free for years now. And it seems to be real. I mean, I just recently found out about this when I was browsing Reddit and I saw a random account commenting on a RLCS related topic about Rocket League Racing. And I was like, wait, for real? So I had to dive into this. Is it even actually real? Or is it just another tall tale from the playground like catching Mew under the truck? And if it's real, what would it be like? I have a theory about how this game will end up like that would be so awesome if they did it like that. But before we dive into theories and speculations, let's see if it's actually worth it to even speculate on, because neither Psyonix nor Epic Games has actually confirmed anything about this game being in development. But it doesn't mean that it's not real, because there have been some clues that have been dropped here and there. And they seem to point at a big release coming for Rocket League. Now we all know that the Unreal Engine 5 thing is coming, maybe, but that's not all, because there has been a job opening posted for senior level designer at Psyonix about a year ago from now. Now that isn't surprising, seeing that Psyonix and Epic Games is a huge company, and I mean, they need senior level designers. So this post doesn't seem that surprising in that regard, but let's see what this specific job opening actually states. Because if you look at it, it explicitly states Psyonix is looking for an experienced senior level designer to help drive the visual presentation, methods of construction and gameplay flow of racing levels as part of a prototyping team. You will thrive in iterative exploration and rapid prototyping of new ideas, building upon your experience with tried and true racing environments. With the other designers, be a champion for the player's experience of speed and fun in the game. This is quite specific. I mean, it's very obvious that this job opening isn't about creating soccer arenas for the base game. It explicitly states racing as a main focus for this job opening. There's nothing else to make of that. But another intriguing part about this job description is the following. Under the what we're looking for part, it says that you need to have strong skills with rapid prototyping utilizing Unreal Engine 5 and blueprints. We're talking about Unreal Engine 5. Will it finally be happening? I mean, it seems as if Rocket League Racing will become an actual thing. It will be in the high definition, polished glory of Unreal Engine 5, and it might even hint at a combined release with the whole Unreal Engine 5 upgrade for the base game. Now we don't know that for sure. That's what I like to believe, because I think it would be weird to actually release Rocket League Racing game and Unreal Engine 5 and have the base game being still, like, what is it, Unreal Engine 3? But I might be wrong. They might use the racing part of the game as a testing ground for the base game in Unreal Engine 5, but I don't know. It's all up in the air still, but it seems that Unreal Engine 5 for Rocket League Racing is a given at this point. But this job opening is from over a year ago. Maybe they had some ideas, but it didn't work out. I mean, a lot could happen over the course of a year, right? And we still haven't had any type of confirmation from official sources, so maybe we shouldn't get our hopes up, right? We have something more recent, because on the 29th of May, HypeX tweeted the following. Epic Games is in the process of moving staff over to one of their 5 big projects. This is via a senior leadership email obtained by Jacob Wolf last month. The projects are Fortnite x Lego, Fortnite Chapter 5 UEFN and a Harmonix Festival, and Rocket League Racing. Now, I tried to find something from Jacob Wolf himself that explicitly states this, but I couldn't really find this. So I went to his own website, but I was met with this, unfortunately. So yeah, no confirmation. But wait, what is that? Hey? There's a little preview under the link on Google that states senior leadership on Thursday and obtained by the Jacob Wolf report ... Fortnite Chapter 5, Harmonix Festival and Rocket League Racing, which all coincides with HypeX's tweet. So Yes, it seems that Jacob Wolf, who has some credibility in regard to these kind of leaks, has actually reported on this. And that is a big deal because this is a report from May 29th, which is quite recent. So we can at least confirm that Jacob Wolf actually has reported on this, and seeing that his quite solid reputation in the field, things are looking like this actually might be legit and Rocket League racing might become an actual thing, and I am so hyped. Let's get this thing going. I like racing games and I like Rocket League. I'm getting excited for this. Have you noticed? Now, that's about all the clues that have been dropped regarding to the development of this new game or game mode. For now, we'll have to be patient and keep our eyes open for if there will be any news that will pop up regarding this game. But all of this got me thinking. What would a Rocket League racing game actually be like? I mean, the possibilities are vast. There are all kinds of racing games out there, but I think it's more than likely that Psyonix and Epic Games would preferably align this title or mode with the already established mechanics and feel of the game, as well as the competitive nature of it. So I wouldn't expect a racing sim like Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsport or even Forza Horizon for that matter, because I don't see them actually putting in cars with different stats. I think the main thing about Rocket League is that all the cars have the same speeds, the same possibilities. The only thing that slightly differs are the hitboxes, and I think stepping away from that would be a bad idea. So I think that a Rocket League racing game should be able to go potentially two ways, kind of parallel to Rocket League itself, where it can be either played as a silly party game or a die-hard butt sweat inducing competitive game. My first thoughts were something along the lines of Mario Kart, but in all honesty I think that for a big part Mario Kart and its power-ups are a bit too random to offer any real and balanced competitive experience. But then I remembered this game, Blur. You remember that game? I used to play it way back on the PlayStation 3. And although it has some overlaps and obvious inspiration drawn from Mario Kart, the power-ups were a bit more skill-based and less over-the-top and overpowered than, like, for example, a blue or even a red shell. Like, you had like guns or like rocket missiles, but you'd have to aim them. If I recall correctly, at least, I mean, it's a long time. If I'm wrong about this, let me know down in the comments. But please be nice about it because I'm a sensitive guy. So something along those lines was the first thing that I was thinking of when thinking of a Rocket League racing game. But what is the standout stuff about Rocket League, aside from it being cars? The rockets, the jumping, the aerial mechanics, the acrobatic, the supersonic acrobatic rocket-powered battle cars, you know, that kind of stuff. So a regular racing track just doesn't seem like something that would emphasize those mechanics. So on top of the power-up stuff, I expect the racing tracks to be a lot more vertical than your average racing tracks. Perhaps a lot of aerial segments in between. So how cool would it be to have a racing game that's basically a fusion between Trackmania, Blur, and, well, Rocket League? I mean, that would be so sick. It would be so unique. And in all honesty, I think that is one of the very few ways that you could make a Rocket League racing game actually work without losing all the things that we love about Rocket League. And by that I mean having it as casual friendly as possible while also being very competitive and still keep all the usual Rocket League mechanics the same as how they are in the base game. But I might be completely wrong, of course. I mean, like I said, nothing has been confirmed. I know nothing. Call me Jon Snow. I don't know. I'm stupid. It might even get cancelled, it might never even happen, but I am a firm believer. Now that I've read this, I am hyped for this, I am ready for this, my body is ready, give it to me now. But these are my speculations. I want to hear about your speculations. What are your thoughts on this? Are you hyped for this? Why or why not? And what do you think that this game would be like? And what do you think that this game would need in order to succeed? Because like I said, I only have a very few ideas about how it could actually work, but you know, give me some new perspective. I like speculation, so come here and speculate with me. That would be awesome. Let me know down in the comments. And if you don't like and subscribe, I will sell your mother to Bobby Kotick. Okay, see you guys. Bye. Where's my mouse?